Hi, welcome to lesson number 4 online. Today we're going to go over everything we learned so far, and we're going to learn a fun new exercise, and maybe we'll even learn a new song. So we're going to start with Mary Had a Little Lamb, and then we're going to do scale exercise number 1, 2 hands, and then we're going to do our chords, our new chords, and then we're going to learn something new. So let's go ahead and start. Remember, thumb on C, pinky on C. We're going to start with Mary Had a Little Lamb. And we're going to do it 5 times. That's 1, 2. That's 3. One more. Okay, very good. Next, we're going to do our scale exercise. And for our scale exercise, we're going to do that one 10 times together. That's 10. Good job. Now you can go ahead, if you want, you can do that 5 times. If you think that you're good at it, don't worry about it. Again, if it was hard for you, maybe you should go back and do it again. But by now, it shouldn't be. By now, you should be able to do it. Very cool. Now we're going to go back over our 2 chords that we learned. And we're going to do them each 5 times, 2 hands. So we're going to find the chord with 2 hands. Remember, if you need right hand first, we're going to C first. So remember, thumb on C, pinky on C. So you're going to take your hands off the keyboard, find it. Hands off, find it. So we're going to do that 5 times. Okay, ready? So here's 1. Find the keys. Hands off, look around, find it again. That's 1. That's 2, rather. Hands off, look around the room, put your hands back. That would be 2. Hands down, look around the room, find C, play the chord. That's 3. Hands down, look around the room, find C again. That's 4. Hands down. Gonna look around the room. Find C again. And that's 5. Let's go now. So now, if you need to do that by yourself, feel free. Now we're gonna go and find G. So remember, in the left hand, the pinky's on C. You find G because it's in the thumb. If you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're just going to put your pinky there instead and build a chord like that. For the right hand, if your thumb's on C, G is where your pinky is. So you're going to take your thumb and put it where your pinky was. Now you're going to play the 2 chords together. So remember to look down, find those chords. Then you're going to drop your hand, or you do it 5 times again. Now look around the room, find G again. Hands down, look around the room, find G again. Hands down, look around the room, find G again. That's 3. Hands down, look around the room, and you're going to find G again. Hands down, look around the room, find G. And 1 more time. Hands down, look around the room, find G. Now, we're going to do the scale, the chords from last time. So, in the left hand, just the pinky on C, and in the right hand you play the whole C. So, we're going to play C twice, and then we're going to play G twice. So to get to G, you're going to lift up the right hand, you're going to find G, and in the left hand you're going to play the thumb. So let's go back. And we're just going to switch back and forth between them. And we'll do that 10 times. 1. 'Good job! Okay. Now, what we're going to learn is we're going to learn some more advanced versions of the scale exercise that we did last lesson, last 2 lessons. So, there are 3 new patterns that we're going to learn. They're pretty tricky, but if you practice them enough, you should be able to get them. So, here's the first one. Right hand, thumb is on C. You start on your pinky. You go 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1. So now let's do that 10 times. So we're good on finding the G, right? Thumb's on C, pinky's on G. Very good. So let's do that 9 more times. 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 4, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, Last one. Good job! Now for the left hand version, you take your pinky and you put it on C where it goes, and so you're going to start with your thumb. So this one's going to go 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay, are we ready for this? 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 5. We're doing it 10 times. Now might be a very good time to pause the lesson and practice it in both hands separate so that when I bring them together, you can have an easier time figuring out how to play with the hands together, because this is a little tricky. So, let's see what we can do. I'm going to sing the note names along with the notes because I can't do numbers, remember? So this one we're going to do about 15 times together, and then you're going to want to do it about 15 times by yourself. And we're going to go really, really slow. Actually, let's do it 5 times together. You do it 15 times by yourself. G, F, G, practice, you're going to want to pause the video now, and you are going to want to practice that 15 times by yourself, if you can. Now remember, same rule as always. If you're not getting it, go back, practice the hands by themselves. If you don't get it, don't move on. Just go back. Doesn't matter how long it takes you, it just matters that you get it. So, you're going to want to go back to earlier in the video, and you're going to want to redo everything that we learned up until this point. Because you need to be able to play this exercise before we learn the next one. So, if you've paused, welcome back. If you haven't, congratulations on knowing how to do it. You're doing great. Remember that you should be doing these lessons. Each one should take you about a week. So, if you watch a lesson over the course of a week, by the end of that week, you should be able to do everything that was in that lesson. But it might take you that whole week to get it. And the good thing about having it on video is that if you forget anything, you can just go back and watch it again. But it takes a long time to get this stuff, so don't worry. Next part, we're going to learn our second and final exercise for the day. It's the opposite. So your thumb is on C. This time you start on the thumb. You go 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Let's do that 5 times together. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Go ahead and figure it out for yourself actually. Pause, see if you can figure that out. Watch it again and again and again until you do. Great job. Let's do it 5 times together now. 'Pinky on C. You're going to go, this is probably the hardest one, and you will need to take the most time figuring this one out. So, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5. Pause the video. Go over that by yourself. Watch it again if you have to. Great job. Now we're going to do it again. 5 times. 5. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to do 2 hands together. Remember, if you need to pause the video and go back, now is a great time to do it. Because, yeah, this is a little more challenging. So, here we go. Remember, thumb in the right hand on C, pinky in the left hand on C. We're going to do it 10 times together. C, D, C, E. Great job! Okay, and now we get to the fun part. So the rules for this improvisation, which is what it's called when you make up what you're playing, is you can use any of the white keys. But you have to play with your left hand, not your right hand. Great job. See you next week.